Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to... All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Tight end going in motion here. The second down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Colts first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football at their own 40.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
The Chiefs offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. The second effort going to get him the first down. Looked like he might be stopped short, but he was able to break free and take it beyond the marker. Putting the tight end in motion. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. They'll look to throw again. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. One of the tight ends motions right. They'll look to throw yet again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route.
And he's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready for their second possession. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back first and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball, He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the *1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and we saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the air one more time. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Kansas City.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And good red zone running here. Taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on 3rd down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those 3rd down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Colts offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a give up the middle. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll throw out of the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Colts about set to punt. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early, and they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
That is fielded at the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. His throw left side is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He's going to run it. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. 2nd and 7.
At the 41-yard line.
He'll run again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. He is going to have a Colts 1st down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. He'll keep this on the zone read. Not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. 2nd down and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. A toss left side, caught by his running back. 11 yards on the connection there. That's good for a Colts first down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. They'll look to throw. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught, side of the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over just before the half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That is fielded at the 13. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So, we reach halftime. And the visitors, the Chiefs, out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The Panthers hot to begin the year as they run their record now to 3-0. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Colts offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Now give on the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They send the tight end in motion. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Open man, left side, he's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air, and the Chiefs have a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Now, faking the give. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Tight end going in motion here. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. This one from 43 yards away. And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
And he has a big sigh of relief there, Mike. I mean, that was a very fortunate bounce because he definitely did not get all of that one.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
The Colts about to kick this one away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the 1st down up past the 40-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They've got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try to run. 1st down and more inside the 15. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. They pick up 27 and convert on 4th down. That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, KC. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Fakes the handoff and keeps it to himself. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Drive will start on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Chiefs 1st down. Up the middle they go. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. There's that man again. Another catch.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. This is intercepted. And And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He gets this into the big paws of his tight end. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. And this is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6, and he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout: too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off. So, it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.